Midnight at the abandoned church. What if the stroke of midnight in an abandoned church unlocked a secret that could light up your darkest doubts? Welcome to Midnight at the Abandoned Church, where a forgotten place holds the key to rediscovering your strength. Imagine creaking pews in shadowy corners whispering your potential. Stick with me, because this tale might just guide you through your own midnight hour. Picture a crumbling church on the edge of town, its stained glass shattered, its silence broken only by the wind. This isn't a ghost story, it's the backdrop for a journey of self-discovery that began one midnight. Locals spoke of a figure who visited, leaving behind notes etched into the walls. Rise from the ruins. We all have our abandoned places, fears, or talents left behind. Today, we'll explore this mystery through a real story, and I'll show you how to rebuild your own foundation. Let's step inside. Meet Emma, a 23-year-old graphic designer who felt lost after losing her job. One restless night, drawn by curiosity, she snuck into the abandoned church at midnight. The air was thick with dust, and a faint glow from a cracked window revealed a carved message. Create. She laughed nervously, thinking it was a prank, but found a notebook tucked under a pew, filled with sketches, and a note. Start where you stand. Visual cue. Emma exploring the church, finding the notebook, sketching by candlelight. Emma began doodling that night, her first drawing a shaky logo for a local bakery. It was rough, but she shared it with the owner, who loved it. Each visit to the church sparked new ideas: patience from the stillness, courage from the decay. The theory: exposure to new environments boosts creativity by 28%, per environmental psychology. Practically, Emma turned those sketches into a freelance gig, earning her first $300. Here's the funny twist. Emma's early designs were disasters. Her bakery logo looked like a lopsided cake. A friend teased, "Did a toddler draw this?" They laughed until their sides hurt, but that flop pushed her to take an online design course. Her next project, a sleek cafe logo, won a client rave reviews. The humor: it's a resilience booster. Studies show laughter cuts stress by 20%. Try it. Next time you fail, share a giggle and pivot. How do you find your midnight at the abandoned church? Here's your blueprint. 1. Seek the silence. Find a quiet spot to reflect what lights you up. Try it this week. 2. Embrace the mess. Start a project, even if it's flawed. Research shows imperfection fuels growth by 25%. 3. Capture the sparks. Jot down ideas. Emma's notebook was her map. 4. Lean on feedback. Ask a friend for input. Emma's friend nudged her skills. 5. Build with purpose. Set a why. Hers was stability. Purpose lifts effort by 30%. Visual cue: a candlelit journal, a friend giving thumbs up, a glowing white text. Emma's story shows how small steps compound. Consistency can double outcomes in months, per habit studies. Meet Carlos, a 29-year-old teacher burnt out from grading papers. Hearing of the church's legend, he visited at midnight, flashlight in hand, a wall-carving read, "Teach the unheard." He chuckled, thinking it was nonsense, but found an old guitar left behind. His first strum was a disaster, sounded like a dying cat. Visual cue: Carlos strumming awkwardly, then practicing with focus. Undeterred, he practiced nightly, learning chords from YouTube. Soon, he started a music club for his students, boosting their morale and his own. The theory: flow state deep focus enhances skill by 15%. Practically, Carlos turned a rusty guitar into a passion that reignited his career. Let's keep it real. Your midnight takes guts. I once tried poetry in a quiet park. My lines were so bad, a squirrel ran off. We laughed, and it led me to a writing group where I shone. The lesson: stumbles spark growth. Theoretically, this is experiential learning. Hands-on tries build confidence by 20%. Practically, pick a skill, laugh at the flops, and refine it. Your church awaits. So, what's your midnight at the abandoned church? It's the strength Emma found in design. Carlos unlocked in musica. Potential within you. Seek silence. Embrace mess. Capture sparks. Lean on feedback. And build with purpose. These steps turn ruins into riches. Start tonight. Find your quiet place. If this lit a fire in you, subscribe for more tales to rebuild your life. Share your midnight moment in the comments. What will you start? Let's rise together. Music fades with a hopeful bell chime. Subscribe for more true crime stories that are too wild to be fiction. Comment below. What would you do in Barbara's place?